Race 6 of the Scottsdale Ferrari Apex Challenge Series presented by Coffin and Trout brought something entirely new to the weekend field of 39 competitors. It was the first race ever on Apex Motor Club's new 2.15-mile 12-turn Phase 2 circuit. The final race of the season in May will combine Phase 1 and 2 to create a 4+ mile layout with 22 turns. That's not all that was new. 13-year-old Nico Colby made his car racing debut in the MX-5 Cup, finishing 5th overall and just 9 seconds back from the podium group after a race-long battle with veteran Joe Rainey. The 7th grader never put a wheel wrong and showed great poise in finding a way by Rainey, finally getting it done in turn 4 about 2/3 of the way through the race.
This is my first race in the MX-5. It felt really exciting. I was a little nervous at first, but then once I got in the car, I was really good. There's so much adrenaline pumping, it's so fun. Driving cars, one of my favorite dreams, especially out here at these speeds, and I can do it with all my family. I started P5, and Joey passed me. So me and Joe fought about the whole entire race, and we got really close in some of the corners, especially coming out of turn 3 and 4.
Slater Colby was the MX-5 Cup race winner after sneaking away from an exciting battle between championship leader Lucas Barnett, Stone Colby and Joey Rainey. The trio was separated by just 0.4 of a second at the checkers. It was Slater's first MX-5 Cup win after a career in motocross. A total of 15 drivers have scored points in the MX-5 Cup, the fastest growing class in the Apex Challenge.
Yeah, there's definitely some team plays we can do for sure. Just like with the Rainies, they got 4 of them out there with each other. So same thing with the Colbys here. We got 4 of us out here, and if we're going to be around each other, we're going to bump each other, give each other a draft, give each other a little push or something, or little words of encouragement over the mic. And yeah, I mean, that's the best thing about Miata. You can kind of bump each other, and there's no damage involved. I appreciate all of them, my dad especially, for letting us come out here and race and supplying everything, doing everything he can, and stepmom Melina coming out, supporting as always, brothers coming out here, my future wife Jen over there, always coming to every race, and friends and family that come out here, we always have an entourage, so it's always a good time.
And keeping the new theme alive, it was Richard Kinsey who scored his first ever race victory in car racing competition, finishing ahead of Ernie Spader and Doug Perry in the GTX class. In the GT4 class, your winner was Joey Rainey, who has the GT4 championship all but sewn up.
Started on pole for my class. That was the first time that's happened for me. It feels great because I had no idea what was going to happen. I know it's a tricky track and it catches a lot of good people out. So I just had to really focus extra hard. I mean, there was never a sense that I have this covered. Sometimes that happens in other places, but that never happened today. And so it felt extra good to persevere under that.
The Radical Gold class race experienced its tightest race for the win in years. 3-time class champion Chris McMurry and pole sitter Jace Bacon went side by side through the opening 3 corners, with McMurry edging away into turn 4. Bacon was never further back than 2 seconds and made a number of lunges for the lead, but was rebuffed and settled for second, followed by Andy Volkel. The trio are the top 3 in the championship point standings.
It was a good race. Jace had a wonderful effort. We fought the whole way. Super difficult place to pass when you're racing somebody who's sort of like comparable pace. But he did a great job, and he's done a really amazing job all year. It's been pretty cool to see him mature and turn into quite a good driver. I mean, honestly, I thought today that Jace had the better pace. I got him in turn 1 at the start, and that turned out to be really sort of the critical moment. It was really difficult for him to get by. So we just managed the race. And like I say, made sure we hit our marks and didn't make any mistakes. And it was enough to get it done.
Ryan Fisher amassed his 5th win in Radical Silver and looks destined to win the championship. Fisher spent most of the race battling with gold class drivers as he looks to gain experience in the class that all silver champions ascend into. Fisher qualified 5th overall and ahead of 3 gold class drivers. The silver class podium included Jason Dyer and Carl Fredrickson. And finally, in Time Attack Street, the Sawalka household battle raged on. with husband Jordan taking his third win in 5 tries versus his wife Star Sawalka. George Leon and Jeff Koning finished second and third, leaving Star 14 points astray of Jordan with 2 rounds left. Interested in becoming an Apex member? Email us at info@apexmotorclub.com. For now though, here's a look at the mid-season standings.